Hello, my name is Dr. Bob France. I'm the Director of Theater here at Waldorf University. Today I would like to introduce our 15th annual 24-hour theater production here at Waldorf. In this time of COVID, you may see some changes. And now I'd like to introduce my colleagues, Dr. Britton Johnson, as well as Alexis Washington. And they'll tell you about the changes that we're going to have with our challenges.
So one of the changes that we had to do was, instead of our students being essentially locked in the theater area for 24 hours, roughly, they were given leave to work virtually and communicate amongst themselves, come back on Saturday with a masked performance. And I will let Alexis here kind of complete our main goals.
So they'll be putting together shows through writing, directing, and costuming, and they're going to put these elaborate pieces together for us to watch today.
And we're very happy that we are going to present these on our website so that you are able to enjoy them instead of just one time through multiple viewings. We hope you enjoy the 3 presentations that are to follow. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Kyle Ennis. I am the director of Group 1. Featured in Group 1 is playwright Noah McLaughlin and actors Christopher Skipper, Abby Ludden, and Elizabeth Nelson. I hope you guys are excited to enjoy the West Wyoming National RPS Championship, written by Noah McLaughlin.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 43rd Annual West Wyoming National Rock, Paper, Scissors Championship match. It has been a long and interesting season, folks. A season of triumphs, upsets, rocks, papers, and yes, even some scissors. It has been a season of twists, turns, heroes, legends, and quite possibly the most exciting spree of an underdog team that we have ever seen in the history of our time-honored sport. Let me tell you, this is a battle for the ages. It is truly a David versus Goliath tale, ladies and gentlemen, because now we have the long-awaited match between the West Thumb Up-and-Comers versus the reigning champions, the vicious, the ruthless, the Chugwater Drakes! Not to be confused with their previous namesake, the Chugwater Dragons, it has come to our attention that the East Wyoming reigning champions are called the Dragons, and they threatened to file a lawsuit. So they have since changed their name to Drakes. They're not dragons, they're Drakes. Now, without further ado, let's introduce ourselves to some of these players. We have the privilege tonight of getting some pre-game interviews with the players of West Thumb. If you would like to learn more about our reigning champions, please be sure to go to our website and check out the feature-length documentary by ESPN Wyoming, The Chugwater Drakes. No, they're not dragons. Now, without further ado, I'd like to introduce the players of the hour, the West Thumb Up-and-Comers. You know their story. You know the positions they play. But do you know the whys of those stories? That's what we'll find out today from these interviews. And who first to interview from these players than their dedicated coach? I have the privilege of introducing the one, the only, the appropriately named Coach Rochambeau. Coach! How are you feeling tonight?
Yeah, I'm feeling pretty good. Our players are looking as clean as they've ever been. Our rocks are tough, our scissors are sharp, our paper is precisely 9 by 11 inches. I think it's pretty safe to say that we've got this whole championship trophy thing tied down.
Such confidence, ladies and gentlemen. This is the charisma and machismo of a man who has seen everything there is to see within the game of rock, paper, scissors. This game has 27 possible outcomes, and he studied them all.
Yes, sir. 3 cubed.
Algebra at its finest, folks. If you want to become half as successful as this man, stay in school. Thank you again so much, Coach.
The pleasure's all yours. I'll see you on the other side of this thing with that championship trophy. In the meantime, got some strategizing to do.
Mm-hmm.
Rock beat scissors.
Now, for the first proper interview of our star lineup, I have the privilege of interviewing the one, the only, Elijah Stone! Elijah, how are you doing tonight?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, what was that?
I'm doing good.
Ah, good, good. Elijah, why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Like what?
Tell us what position you play, and why don't you tell us your name again for the folks at home?
My name's Elijah Stone. I play offensive rock, and when coach needs me to, I swapped over to defensive rock.
Of course. Tell me, have you always played rock?
Yes, sir.
Never thought about playing scissors or paper?
No, sir.
Oh, why is that?
I don't know how to play it.
Don't know how to play it.
Never needed to learn about it. Rock always wins.
What about against paper?
I never play against paper, sir. Always scissors. And, rock always wins.
Well, you heard it here, folks. Here first, folks. Straight from the star's mouth. If you want to win with rock, don't play against paper. Now, those are really words to live by when you think about it. I have the privilege of introducing the team captain of West Thumb. The brains behind it all. The mysterious one.
All right, listen up. The name's Trim Crosswedge. I'm a senior at Thumb.
At West Thumb.
That is
I could have said that if you didn't take the microphone.
I transferred years ago. My position is offensive scissors. And yes, I am the team captain.
Oh.
Not the best damn scissors player this league has ever seen. My plays, sharp. My mind, sharp. To get big in this league, you have to be calculated. To play my position, don't be so. I came here to play rock, paper, scissors, not to play games. If these chug water dragons,
Drapes?
whatever, if these drakes want to get in my way, then they better be ready to get snicked. Any more questions?
Just one. What do you do if you have to play against rock?
What about rock? Oh gee, I thought they hired people who actually know to play the game to do these interviews.
Well, I'll be sure to do my research next time. Now, finally, last but not least, we have West Thumb's sweetheart, Sammy Parchment. Sammy, how are you doing tonight?
I'm doing absolutely wonderful. How are you today?
I am doing great, thank you. Why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself, Sammy?
Oh, I would love to, but where will I start with? Well, I am a freshman from West Thumb. I play paper, and I'm so excited to be here!
Amazing, amazing. Well, we're excited to have you here. Sammy, I must ask, because the Rock, Paper, Scissors League is currently infamous for having a shortage on people willing to play the paper position. People say that it's boring, that it's cheap, that it's a gimmicky position. What is your take on this controversy, and how did you yourself overcome the stigma and become a dedicated paper player?
Oh my goodness, what a wonderful question. Well, I would have to say, in my own words, that not many people give paper a shot.
Mm-hmm.
Most people usually crush or cut, but never cover, It's so sad, and I understand the mentality. After all, I used to be a rock player myself.
Really? Do tell. How and why did you switch from rock to paper?
Oh my gosh. Well, you see, when I was young, and a long time ago before I realized I had the privilege to go pro, I played rock, paper, scissors with my little sister back at home, and
Oh, go on, tell.
and well, I got crazy and had a long winning strike with rock, and suddenly, all of a sudden, she did paper, and wouldn't you know it, she covered me up, and I lost. That's when I realized there was something special about paper, and I've used it ever since.
What an amazing story, Sammy. Thank you for telling us.
Thank you, of course.
Oh, Sammy, if I may steal you for one more moment. I know that we only have a little bit before the championship match, but I was wondering if you would be willing to show the folks back home what it would be like if an amateur like me played a professional like you.
Oh, of course. Best out of three?
No, not best out of three. We don't need to go by tournament rules here. Just one match will be fine.
Of course, oh sure. What position do you play?
I haven't really committed myself to a particular position, but I have studied my rock game like any aspiring player.
Of course. Well, shall we?
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot! Oh! Well, you have it here, folks. An amateur like me just can't be a professional paper player. Sammy, I really feel like I've learned something today. Thank you so much.
Oh, thank you. And remember, paper beats rock.
That it does, Sammy. That it does. Well, that marks the end of our interview segment. I'd once again like to thank ESPN Wyoming for sponsoring our time to talk with these Herculean athletes. Now, ladies and gentlemen, for the moment you've all been waiting for, the championship match. The rules are best of three. The plays always land on shoot. And the winner of this championship goes home with an award. Oh, I must be honest, folks. I do not know what that sound was. I'm actually quite frightened. I'm listening in now, trying to get more information. If I had to describe it, I wouldn't say it sounds like a dragon. No, it's a little bit more shrill. I would say it sounds like a drake. Oh God. Could it be that we are about to witness the forbidden strategy not utilized within rock, paper, scissors for the last century? Could it be? It is, folks! It is the forbidden strategy! Chugwater is so desperate to defend their championship title that they have sent out their mascot, the Chugwater Drake, to crush the opposition. Oh, what a horrid situation! What is there to do for these poor West Elm souls? Oh, the humanity!
Boy, weather boy, whatever your name is. Where the hell's our coach?
Coach. Oh no. Ladies and gentlemen, I have just gotten word that the coach, dear Rochambeau, has been eaten by that villainous drake!
How rude!
There's only one way to settle this now, folks. This marks the beginning of the match. All that there is to do left is to sit back and watch the slaughter. Oh, what is there to do? Oh, the humanity. What are we going to do, Captain?
Oh, I'm not quite sure. Get a hold of yourself, soldier!
I wasn't even like it was.
Beat this dastardly dragon, this dragon. If we're going to beat this thing, we need to do it the way Coach. The way Coach would have wanted us to win.
With rock?
With covering it with paper.
By cutting it with scissors.
No, although good idea, but no. We will win this
Ladies and gentlemen, I can't believe what I'm seeing! What an astounding turn of events! We are witnessing rock, paper, scissors history! A new optimal strategy at play, and I do believe it has just earned the West Thumb up-and-comers the victory! Oh no, he's standing back up. Could it be? One, two, three, shoot! Ladies and gentlemen, we have our winners! The West Thumb up-and-comers have emerged victorious in the championship match! Oh, we would like to once again thank ESPN Wyoming for sponsoring this wonderful event, for the league for providing endless entertainment through the value of rock, paper, scissors. We'd like to thank the players, their families, and their coaches. May they rest in peace. And most of all, we'd like to thank you, dear viewers, for tuning in today to watch us tonight. We would love to see you next year for another exciting round of rock, paper, scissors!
Hi, my name is Mary Roney, and I'm the director and playwright of Group 2. This is a really fun, comedic, and almost slightly relatable absurdist comedy called Monsters Anonymous, and I hope you enjoy it. Hello, and welcome to Monsters Anonymous. Please take a seat. Would you like a cold and hard donut?
Haven't had one of those since I was married.
Okay. So, how are you feeling today?
Half alive, you?
Well, I'm just happy to be here and happy to help people. You know, I've just started this group and I have a passion for reaching out and helping others. Oh, hey, Dracula.
I want to delve into my psyche.
Well, take a seat, good man, because we're just getting started. Now, since I am the leader of this group, I will start us off. My name is Dr. J, and I've been a psychologist for over 6 years now. Actually, the reason I got into psychology in the first place was a friend of mine. Let's call him Mr. H. He's a truly troubled monster, and I helped him get rid of his instincts and become a pillar of society. Now, I've shared my story. Dracula, why don't you share with us?
Hello, my name is Dracula.
Can you maybe not do the accent?
How do you know it's fake?
I know my way around a fake man.
Ooh. Yeah.
Hello, my name is Dracula,
Hello, Dracula.
Dracula.
and I have a crippling addiction to.
I'm sure it's not as bad as however you made it up in your head.
Yeah, it's not that bad, really. I just love killing people and then draining them for all their blood and sucking them dry like a dead cactus in a white girl influencer sunroom.
Oh!
Sometimes I bring a girl home from the bar and I turn into a vampire and boom, I have 3 wives, 17 concubines, and 13 billion body count. But still, I'm the bad guy.
Okay, Bride, please, tell us your story.
Hello, I'm Bride of Frankenstein.
Hello, Bride of Frankenstein.
Well, I'm a divorcee and a widow, more of a divorcee. I killed him, and then I dumped him. And now, I'm not being controlled by a man. I'm being my own woman.
Oh, excellent. You've already established a goal for yourself. Let's circle back to that and continue it, but now I want to focus on our next person. Invisible Man, please tell us your story.
So heart-wrenching.
Wow. Absolutely. Thank you, Invisible Man, for sharing your story with us. Now, we are missing one person, but he might have come in late. Has anyone seen the man who turned himself into a fly?
Oops.
It's fine. He was a lost cause anyway. Dracula, I want to come back to you. Where do you think your thirst for blood comes from? How's your relationship with your father?
My father? You mean Stalin, Hitler, Rasputin, Vladimir III?
Oh!
Well, a great man, very caring. But my mother, on the other hand, she left me when I was 6. She went out for cigarettes and never came back home.
Ah, tell me more about that.
Yeah, well, I remember it like it was yesterday. She slammed the door shut and I just cut my finger on a piece of paper. I remember sucking on it for comfort. But I don't think that has anything to do with it at all.
It doesn't connect to your problem at all. Like you didn't bother telling us. You're wasting precious time.
Okay. I gave into peer pressure in high school.
Oh, good. Peer pressure, teenage hormones. We can use that. Right. Why are you the way that you are?
Hey, doctor, please take a chill pill.
Sorry. I deeply apologize. Sometimes I just lose it, but I'm cool. I'm fine. Right, elaborate on your story. Why do you think you are the way that you are?
I don't really know. No one's ever asked me this question before. Actually, nobody's ever talked to me for more than 2 minutes.
Well, please take your time. This is your time to express yourself, free of judgment.
Well, I mean, we'll judge a little.
Hey, I didn't judge on your mommy because she's fat boy.
Bat boy!
Now, everybody.
Oh, you did not just call me bat
Oh,
boy!
yes, I did.
You knock-off brat skull!
This is no way to heal.
Oh,
Oh, you did it.
Oh, yes, I did! What are you gonna do about it?
I'm gonna kick your 1,000-year-old butt.
Oh, yeah? Let's go then! Come on!
Fancy breaths, everybody.
Shut up! Wait a minute.
What was that, Invisible Man?
What did you just say?
We're battling each other
Because inside, we're fighting an internal battle?
and the only way to help each other is to get along.
You see what my methods can do? Getting down to the source and helping people. I think I handled that pretty well. Now, where were we? Oh yes, pride. Why did you decide to leave your husband?
Well, I was being controlled by a man, and I didn't feel like I was me. I didn't feel like I was anybody. I mean, I was a fake hottie. I mean, fake body was a hottie. Lately, I just feel like that's not who I am. And I deserve to be my own woman, in my own choices, have my own lair.
I mean, not to interrupt you, you were talking for a really long time, but still, I totally agree with you. I too don't want to be some freak show anymore.
Oh, this is good. You tapped into your deep conscious core and you made a connection between your traumas. We're making excellent progress here.
Is this the meeting?
Oh my gosh. This is Monsters Anonymous. Monsters Anonymous is down the hall to the right.
Forget about it. I'm walking in.
Anyway, where were we?
Progress.
Progress, right. So we both connected your traumas together, which is a funny coincidence because I also share the same trauma. You?
What about your friend, Mr. H?
Oh yeah, my friend Mr. H, that's what I meant. My friend also shares the same trauma with both.
Have we met this friend of yours before?
Oh, no, you wouldn't know him. I met him online, through a chat forum. Nothing weird.
Oh.
Sure. But he too feels like an outcast to society. Everybody looks at him like he's a creep and a little weirdo, when really he's very intelligent, smart, handsome man. Who has no friends. Was never invited to brunch. Was picked last in gym and oh God. I'm fine. It's just, he's a really good friend of mine, you know? Lovely man. But the point is, if we can put our heads together, we can work through your bad habits, your killer instincts, and become decent members of society. Now, remind me, what is the one thing you both have in common?
Well, we're both monsters.
No, the other thing.
We both hate each other.
No, the other thing.
We hate you.
No! Society sees you both as a menace. How can we change that?
What do you mean?
I mean, how can you better yourself so that society sees you as an outright civilian instead of a menace?
Wow, with all the blood you drink, I thought you'd actually have a brain.
Everybody please, we're finally getting somewhere. Dracula, how can you better yourself?
Well, I could stop cheating on all my wives. And stop killing people.
And
stop burning DVDs because it's not a victimless crime.
Exactly. All right, Bride, now your turn. How can you better yourself?
I don't think I've done anything wrong.
Of course you have. Now change yourself.
No, I'm serious. I haven't done anything wrong.
Oh, come on, you got it.
I've been made into a monster. Literally made into a monster. I've done nothing.
I mean, you've been made by a monster by your creator, but by anyone else?
By society. Society has made me a monster.
We do live in a society.
Yes, Dracula. And society has made you a monster. With all that peer pressure, you could have been a doctor or a realtor.
You're right. I could have been a realtor!
Yes, you could have been a realtor! Dracula, the realtor!
I'd been selling beachside houses with 3 bedrooms and sorry, only 2 bathrooms. Oh, and I'd get 20%! 20%! No, because of society, I don't get my tiny, teeny little head when I'm born in some old lady's yard. Old lady's yard! Ron, for once in your life, you are correct. Society has made us this way.
Yes! We need to take back the night!
Yes! No!
What do you mean?
You just can't go around just with torches?
Well, that's what the villagers do. They go on with their pitchforks and torches. They go to our doors. Now it's our turn. We will pillage their village!
Yes!
Would you really want to put it like that?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, gentlemen. Dr. J, grab your friend, Mr. H. And we're the monsters now. We're gonna rule. No government branches. Occasional monthly meetings to make sure nobody's doing drugs. But we are gonna take over the night!
Yeah!
Wait, can we just kill and scare people? I mean, none of that responsible stuff you just said.
Oh yeah.
Okay,
Of
good.
course.
Yeah! Let's go! Yeah!
No, please don't do this. Please just wait a minute.
We don't have to listen to you anymore. Exactly!
Please. At least stay for Invisible Man.
We gotta
You're
say,
right.
Sorry.
Sorry, man.
Now that we've all calmed down, I assure you going against society is not the answer. What? Why? Because what you feel in your very core is...
I know, it's valid and true.
No, that's not what it's going to say at all. Do you have a psych degree? No, shut up, please. What you feel in your very core is wrong. Every instinct you have, you must go against. You must create a new personality that is tolerable and acceptable to the people around you. Take my friend Mr. H, for example. He created a new persona for himself entirely. Instead of falling asleep in front of the TV every night, he now enjoys speed dating and getting so many numbers, so many, you have no idea. Thousands of women just slip sliding into direct messages. be alone forever.
I mean, I have the 3 wives, and the concubines are insurmountable.
I mean, I'm already married. I'm ready to be a free boy.
Okay, just listen. Dragon, don't you want someone to not drink blood with? A friend? Go see a movie. Watch the big game on Sunday. Wouldn't that be nice?
Yeah.
Okay, O'Brien, don't you want a gal pal? Get a latte with, you talk men with, dye your toes, braid each other's hair.
You know anything about women?
Not a thing. The point is, wouldn't you like a friend?
Maybe.
Good, you're changing yourselves completely right now.
I mean, it's getting a little late. Can we just go home? I mean, it's almost light out, and I need to take a nap. If I don't take one nap, I get bloody crap.
No, we're both staying here until you make really good progress.
What are you doing?
Oh, buckle in, ladies and gentlemen, because we're in for an all-night therapy session.
What the hell is wrong with
Oh,
you?
you want the chronological list or the alphabetical?
Doctor, please calm down and take deep breaths in.
Ouch!
In.
Ouch!
In.
There. I got it, I got it.
Doctor. Need to tell us something? Get us something? Yeah.
Oh, I just, this is my life's work, and I don't want to mess it up, because if I don't get this right now, then I'll have to go back to selling skin cream door to door. Do you know how terrible that is? Old women yell at you.
Dr. J, I think you're right.
I am.
You're a menace to the society as well. Nobody likes door-to-door salesmen.
No, there's no point. What are
You
you
know
saying?
what? We're gonna stick it to the man tonight.
Oh, yeah. Stick it to those old women! Yes!
I couldn't. I couldn't.
Why not?
Because, unlike you freaks, I'm an outstanding member of society. I'm a PhD, I'm licensed to practice, I'm a decent car. I mean, that's what you both need to change. What, decent gas mileage?
Of course, you idiot, but they're stakes!
Start 'em up! Start 'em up!
Start 'em up! Start 'em up!
I don't know had it.
What's happening? Oh. Oh, he looks worse than that time they drank that homeless man in the 60s.
Are you okay?
I'm about to reveal my final form! I am Mr. H!
Wow. Yeah, that's it?
What do you mean that's it?
Well, the build-up, I figured there'd be a bit more to it,
Well, I mean, I'm left-handed and the doctors are righty, so...
I figured like more a change in appearance, maybe a hunchback or something.
Or fangs?
Or something evil looking.
Well, sorry to disappoint, but this is how I look, pal!
You okay?
Well, can I get on with my evil plan, or do you want to further just judge my appearance?
No, go ahead.
Alright, good. Now that the doctor's finally gone, I will help you in overtaking society.
Yay!
I'm going to do it my way, since I'm most experienced with evil plans. Actually, I put a prank on my boss last year that still haunts me to this day.
Ooh, tell us more.
No, I couldn't. It's embarrassing.
Come on.
Please, come on.
Okay,
Come
so,
on.
well, I pooped in a bag, and then I lit it on fire, and I put it on his doorstep.
Okay.
And then when he went to stomp out the fire, he stomped all over my poop.
Wow. Great.
Woo! What were we talking about again?
Evil plan! Evil plan! What's your evil plan?
Of course, the evil plan. Bet you can't guess what it is.
Are we going to pitchforks and storm the city?
No.
Are we going to force them to eat a subpar cheese pizza?
Nope.
Burn them at the stake.
Nada.
Maybe the evil plan was the friend that we made along the way.
No.
No! The evil plan is quite simple. Go on a beer run!
I'm drinking water.
Alright, but Drake, I want you to drive. I think you've had plenty.
Fair boy, fair enough, yes.
Alright, everybody, let's sing this song on the way to the car. Be
B-double-E-double-R-U-N, beer run, beer run. B-double-E-double-R-U-N, beer run, beer run.
Oh, wow, I am so sorry, I did not see you there.
Hi, I am Mickey and I'm the director of Group 3. We will be performing Monster-in-Law. It is a story about a wedding and a mother-in-law who is a real monster. Our actors are Ben Hassenbrook, who is also our playwright, Anya Glofko, Matthew Burns, and Michaela Vogue.
Alright, the last deal of the wedding plan would have to be the sandwiches. They should get around here around 8 a.m. sharp. We'll need to call on Emily to place the orders. Oh, also, what do you have in mind when it came to the live music?
I tried to get the band, but their prices were too high. We're just gonna have to go with the royalty-free music on the speakers.
No kidding! You'd think with a band name of 4 a.m. Sushi Round that they would be less high maintenance.
Hey, I'm sorry.
That's okay. What did you tell your mother in regards to our wedding?
That it was positively Christian.
So, when it came to wedding advice, she never brought up anything?
Well, my father taught me from a young age that you're supposed to be an independent person, not reliant on others when you're older.
She never told you squat, did she?
You know how she is. She's picky.
Picky?
She's a perfectionist. She wants everything exactly like she imagines. It should be modest, but extravagant, powerful, yet intimate. You know what I mean?
I see why then she didn't remind us of anything.
The hell? What kind of venue is this? I just thought I would come and see my son before he sells his life away.
Sup?
I see you're getting along nicely.
We've never been happier.
You've never been poorer either.
Excuse me?
I mean, just look at this place. It's so very traditional.
Well, this is the same church that we've always gone to since we moved here.
See, that's your problem. You should have just stayed in Milwaukee. There is so many churches there. You're losing the experience.
The experience? The deal is that we came to this area and this church because I needed to take care of my grandfather, and we just imagined that it would just be the best for us.
Whatever. Maybe I was too quick to judge. Let me just look around. Why is there no tablecloth?
Tablecloth?
We need those?
Oh, yes, you need them.
We came here to the church a bit earlier and saw that it was completely flooded and the tables wouldn't be too nice and dry for the tablecloths. We thought no one would mind anyways.
They will mind. They just won't say anything about it.
Where did you get a tablecloth?
I don't care. You just need to get them.
This just sounds a little bit last minute. I'm pretty sure when it comes to the wedding, everything's fine.
Whatever. Congratulations, Roger and Jane. Oh, don't tell me you got this cake at Hy-Vee.
We're not too elaborate.
Would it be considered desperate if we got it their way?
Whatever.
Not now.
You know, it's the food that's what matters. I just love watching a wedding and then getting stuffed at.
Our killer sandwiches from the sandwich bar.
Sandwich bar?
There's a deli in town. We love the place. They have a great discount when it comes to menus. It's got everything you need. It's got turkey, it's got ham, it's got bologna, the whole shebang.
It's not the most gourmet of food, but no one can go wrong with just a very good sandwich. You get what
Oh, please tell me there's cocktails.
We got a very nice cocktail artist who's coming by.
He's the deacon.
And I'm not sure you would mind. I'm not sure exactly how you would go about with it.
Oh, please just tell me that there's shrimp.
No.
Garbage. Doesn't even make me want to lick my lips. Roger, what is this?
Oh, that. You see, Ma, it's a funny story.
I'm sure this will be good.
Okay, so I was going about making sure we had everything we need, you know, the dress, the food, the invitations, you know, the things people expect.
Uh-huh.
And I was looking for a list, and I was like, you know what we need? We need an ice sculpture. It'll make it fancy. So I bought one.
Not even mentioning it to me at first.
But we got it, and, well, it was much bigger than I expected it would be. I could have just shoved it in the freezer, but it was too big. So I had to go to my friend Enrique's place. And, you know, because he has a big freezer. He works in the ice cream place downtown. Unfortunately, he was busy babysitting his children, and I couldn't just barge in on that. Like, he's having family time. It's rude. I hate confrontation, you know.
Roger, where is this going?
So I kind of paced around and mulled over it a bit, and, well, Enrique noticed me, and he was like, yeah, sure, I'll help you out. You know, it was really nice of him. But then we got back, and the sculpture was already melting, and pieces were falling off, and, well, it wasn't working out. But thankfully, he had a son with him, Miguel. He's 8 years old, and he drew me this. He's 8 years old. He's got hopes and dreams.
You know, I think I'm just gonna close my eyes, just stay away from the cocktail bar, listen to some music, and just go where my mind wants to take me.
He's gonna have to grow up to free music, right?
Pardon?
It's probably better than what we had going for anyways. Your mother wouldn't be a big fan of 4 a.m. sushi run.
4 a.m. Sushi Run is the best up-and-coming Beast Boy band in this side of the Mississippi River.
Not now.
Yes, dear.
Okay, so with everything that you've gotten wrong so far, have you done anything correct?
We have a dress and suit. We got that right.
Right.
Oh, good.
Got a perfect wedding gown together.
Wait a minute, let me see it.
Well, just got a picture right here. Take a closer look.
Oh, the fringe is falling off, and the shoulders are too loose. Oh my God, it's gonna be a mess.
You're kidding!
Oh, I wish I was, sweetie, but if you go down the aisle in that, you're gonna be the joke.
I've spent my entire savings for this dress, and you're not gonna give me a proper okay?
Listen, I would have went with you, but that was your mistake for not inviting me.
Mom, don't you think you're being unreasonable right now?
Shut it, Roger!
Okay.
No. Couldn't be much worse.
Mom, I get that this is a bad situation, but look, we didn't have much money from you in the first place.
Listen. This has nothing to do with money, dear. This has everything to do with taste.
Hi, Mother.
Oh, so this is the rat that lets her daughter do whatever she wants.
And this is the dog that treats her son like a chew toy.
What's up with this surprise visit?
I was coming back from my night class, and I thought I would stop by and see how you two were doing. I didn't think I'd walk in on someone complaining about a shrimp deficiency. You know what, Mother? Maybe we'll just go this time without her scheduling. Just
We're
want to get the
not gonna learn much, don't worry.
Well, I'm gonna have to listen to her complain for the next 30 years, so I better get acquainted. So, listen, we spent $5,000, 7 hours, and 3 dress shops, and I spent 2 days sick from food poisoning. What were you doing on that day?
Probably admiring my face. But that's not my fault. I would have been happy to help my future daughter-in-law find her perfect dress.
You ever think there's a reason your son doesn't ask you for help?
My son, I have loved him every day since he came out of me at that vet clinic.
Of their wedding, Mom's still on that.
Oh, so it's my fault that I have expectations for my son and future daughter-in-law? Do you really expect them to get married in a place like this?
You've been honest all day. This wedding is a little... But I'm sure you might even try to have him better for you and not for
Yeah, that's my fault. I don't either.
You're just gonna take it from them like that?
Listen, God gave me one reason for existing, and that is to love my children unconditionally. And we're in a church, so I better honor that.
I didn't see you open up your wallet to help with this wedding.
Mother!
Maybe I should have done more. Maybe I should have given my daughter a hug before I came in here and started getting on her case. But at least I visit. Thanks, Mom. It's okay. I'm just having your cousin back.
Aw, how sweet. Roger, let's get the tablecloths.
That gave me a second reason to be here. And that is to make sure that your cushy, mushy life is as miserable as possible. Whoa!
I'm not gonna sit here and take this from somebody who needs a footstool to reach the sink.
I can do it.
You're gonna be on a paper plate run pretty shortly here.
And you need to spend money on seasonal footwear mid-season.
Boots.
I have to ask y'all to leave. I have to close up the church.
Well, it looks like at this point we're not going to get any.
Yeah, it's probably best to leave them be for the night.
It's probably not the most ideal solution, but you could just get eloped.
We good?
Thinking about that, we could. And then we can go out and celebrate at Francesca's.
You mean that place where your mom got food poisoning?
Well, at this point, it's
Yeah. Let's do it.
Let's get out of here. These two moms need Jesus.